Also, Danny Masterson was in the news.
Yeah, he definitely did that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he did 2 of those 3 shits that he got charged for. But motherfucker in the news, they gave him 30.
It sound about right.
I ain't mad at that at all. I ain't mad at that at all. Hey, look, if you can give him a couple more, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
ain't no sense in stopping there.
ain't no sense. Ain't no. Hey, look. Why you want to get out at 70, fam? You might as well do the whole stretch.
Man, ain't gonna be nothing out here for you.
Ain't gonna be nothing out here for you. World gonna forget about you. Your wife name is Bijou. Bijan, I don't know. It's weird. It's a lot of
Bijou
letters
Phillips.
that
But
it's a
that's
lot of letters that don't look like they go together.
about some tell them people what he fucking accused of, at least.
Oh, he was accused of forcibly raping 3 individuals. He was found guilty of forcibly raping 2 individuals. Yeah. So those are the charges. Those were the convictions.
Grand
He has
opening.
another one that well, they could have got. They could try to get him on the third one again. It was a hung jury. He wasn't like found not guilty of that one. It was just like we don't know. We got to think about that one some more. But the other 2, yeah, he did them shits. Um, and they're not prosecuting that third one again. They like fuck it. 30 years. He probably gonna Epstein himself before he do 30 years. So you ain't gotta worry about it. Um, but yeah, fuck him. He got his 30. He's gonna be locked away for a long time, hopefully. But it's bigger than Danny Masterson because after Danny Masterson was convicted of these heinous crimes, um, before he was sentenced, he got 79 character support letters written to a judge asking for leniency. 70 fucking 9 letters.
Hey, did you just get this nigga it's bigger than Nino Brown soundbite?
Bigger than Nino Brown. Hey, look, I don't know how 79 motherfuckers come to the defense of this all around bang up guy. I don't know. But motherfuckers was writing shit like he's a good neighbor. Uh when we flood around here, he digs out the water holes. Like,
I'm sure somebody else on the block got a shovel, my nigga. Let
um,
that rapist do this 30.
I'm sure we can replace that in society. We're doing wonderful things in the world of immigration. Have you not been watching the news? There will be someone to do whatever menial shit this motherfucker does in your neighborhood that you think would, you know, grant him leniency from the judge. But yeah, neighbors wrote shit, actors wrote shit. I think one William Baldwin wrote a letter. I know this guy. He's a good guy. I don't know what the fuck he said. I could bring him up. I don't know. If our illustrious producer is working on that right now. Or you just send. I don't know if I sent that link to the chat either. Um, but yeah, so they're writing letters to say he's a swell guy. 79 of them. 2 people though got a little backlash for their particular correspondence. Oh, here's the Billy Baldwin. I don't know anyone more beloved than Danny Masterson. I think
Yeah, I think we can name a couple people now.
I
I
think
think
you
I
I
think
think
a
you
few people have
misunderstanding the
passed him on
term
that
beloved.
beloved list.
I think you misunderstanding the term beloved.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, that's hired off of that 70 show and probably that 80 show. More than likely that 90 show too.
I don't know if he's on any of those.
He
They
was
kind
definitely
of
on the 70 show.
yeah, he's on the '70s show, but the '80s and '90s. I don't
I'm
think
just
he's in.
assuming that they all just rehash the same characters.
Nah, I don't think he got invited back
Uh,
because of this. This has been going on since 2017. It was one, then it was another, then it was another. It was a bunch, and then he just went on trial for the 3. But yeah, it was a bunch of people that said that yeah, that motherfucker drugged me and raped me.
That is never something that a bunch of people should be saying about you.
Nah. It's definitely not. But they just kept coming out one after the other on him.
The motherfucker like, damn, is it a line of these motherfuckers?
A whole line.
Oh, I
But-
was wilding a little bit.
Yeah. But the two letters from Ashton Kutcher, in particular, well, yeah, Alec Baldwin, beloved the motherfucker, weird. But the other two letters that stuck out were from Ashton Kutcher and one Mila Kunis.
Yep, his co-stars on the 70s show.
Yeah, they were part of the throuple on the 70s show. Well, the love triangle. Jackie Hyde and Kelso. I didn't even watch the 70s show like that. I don't know how I know all their names. Wow. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah, so they wrote a letter each saying he's a great guy. He's a mentor of mine. I really learned a lot from him. I've known him for a lot of years. They saying all this shit. And Ashton, saying this motherfucker's been a mentor to him.
Like, what the fuck did he teach you? Oh, knots.
What the fuck did he teach you? Good question.
Say it slowly
because,
into the microphone.
Good question, because they have before we play their apology interview, can you bring up those interviews on talk shows with
That shit funny as hell. That's a legitimate thing. He could have been teaching them knots the whole time. And he's thinking it's about voting for 20 years. This nigga been kidnapping bitches. He's been trying to learn boat knots for 20 years from this nigga. And just been just silently mentoring away on some Dexter shit. Nigga's so great. He never asked this nigga how the fuck. Why the fuck you know how to tie all these goddamn knots?
that restrainability is
out here buying boats. This nigga is binding bitches.
Oh shit. Yeah. But so yeah, this is one of them. Mila Kunis once said on live TV during an interview on like one of the motherfuckers, I think it was Rosie O'Donnell. Hey, look, the great champion of women's rights, Rosie O'Donnell, was once told that a 14-year-old girl was bet over French kissing by two adult males.
Yeah.
One adult male told another adult male, I'll give you $10 if you give her some tongue. Talking about a 14-year-old.
Any other adult male was like, okay.
And Rosie ha-ha'd it, fam. I mean, I'm just saying, watch it. Hey, look.
Watch some niggas.
You gotta watch the consistency of individuals. Mm-hmm.
Laugh track or something, goddammit. This shit just got serious.
You say what?
I said we need a laugh track of guns. This shit just got serious in this.
It just got dark.
Yeah.
We get there.
Feel a real Daryl. What the fuck was that bitch name? Daryl Hannah.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the video on there? Is it the video on that one or the other one?
I ain't seen no videos on none of them.
Oh, you didn't see the videos?
Nah.
I'm finna give you the videos.
I read the article though.
Mm.
Oh shit! I didn't give a chance to put a crucial thing we got to talk about. Yeah, I don't know at what point. But
You say what?
I said I forgot to put in several key things today that I don't see them up here on the whiteboard. A continuation of last week that I'm pretty sure that y'all seen. I mean, we'll get to it after we finish this topic. I know you can't see me to know when I'm done talking this shit.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, that it got me across the lips. Pause.
He was 14 when we started the show. I was like 19, right?
Right.
And they're like, okay, you guys are going to be making out in this scene. And I'm like thinking, like, wait, this is like slightly illegal,
that's
right?
probably your first kiss ever, right?
It was my first kiss. What's someone bet you made with Danny about our first kiss?
No, it wasn't the first kiss.
No,
This was like
go
a
ahead,
second or
Ashton.
third kiss.
It was the first. It was like the first week.
No, it was not the first week.
Whatever. Let me tell you what happened.
No, let me tell you what happened.
No. Okay, so I never kissed a guy. So I was so. I mean, you know, Ash was attractive, and I was a 14-year-old little girl, and I was extremely scared for my life.
Sure.
And he was very nice about it. He was like, "Oh, don't worry." So I was like, "Okay." Then Danny goes and goes, "Dude, I'll give you $10 if you French kiss her." What would you stick your tongue in my mouth or some?
What? No.
For $10.
You're making it sound like it was like really. Okay, Dan, we had a little side bet going.
Yeah.
Like,
Which was?
It wasn't very
It
exciting.
sounded like we were trying
like,
to
you
bet
know,
on
you're
this
just on a
shit.
show with boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
You would just talk, right, Rosie? I mean,
It depends what kind of an actor you are, I guess.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
So Danny bets me like $20 that I wouldn't do it. And of course, I'm like, yeah, sure. What's the deal? You know?
And then the cop showed up and you got arrested pretty much.
They should have.
Yes, they should have. You goddamn right. They should have, Mr. Raper Man.
Like a
right.
motherfucker, right?
Hey, so can we discern logically what happened over a series of events here? Let's play land of make believe. On the set of it all started one foggy day on the set of that 70s show. Damn. Little girl. I'll fuck the shit out that little girl. What? Man, that's your motherfucking girlfriend on the show. Man, I bet you won't French her. What? I bet you won't French her. What? Give me $20. I bet you I'll French her. Never thinking that shit was going to go further than that day. Then this dumbass married a bitch. Man, you know we bet $20 to kiss your stupid ass when you was a baby. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, this is extra chuckly considering they talking about these adults and this fucking 14-year-old.
Fam, and then this bitch not thinking twice of it goes on Rosie O'Donnell. Some shit he was just telling her to flirt with her that was highly inappropriate, and she in the moment ditzy. Man, I was 14. These motherfuckers was plotting and betting on me. He like, whoa. Camera control. It wasn't like that. I mean, we was co-stars. We were kissing anyway. He said, man, I bet you won't stick your tongue in this child's mouth. I'm like, bet the fuck I will.
$10.
You can't clean it up, bro.
You can't clean it up. Here's the apology video for he's my mentor and a good guy, and I known him for my whole life.
They
And
are aware of
here's the girl that we,
that has
whatever.
been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read and not to undermine the testimony of the victims or re-traumatize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused. We are aware.
Hey, I can't let this go without saying, they're horrible actors. Horrible.
Man, how did you get on TV with this?
I've never seen a more wooden performance of an apology in a creepy sexual assault abuse situation. Ever.
Hey,
Ever.
What
Ever.
are you getting from the performance?
I'm getting that they don't really give a fuck about what they're saying. They're saying it. They didn't really go over their lines all that much. They were not prepared. Her less prepared than him, definitely. It looked weird, like she had never read that shit before. Like he wrote that shit and then he just put his phone up and said, "Okay, we're gonna go now." And she was like, "Oh, now? Yeah, now, bitch." Oh,
It
okay.
it
You know
feels
what
kind of hostage video-ish.
You know what I'm getting? I'm getting arrogance from both of them. I'm getting more arrogance from her. Like she knows for a fact that she has to do this apology video. But what you feeling from her isn't rehearsed lines. It's disdain for the audience. Like y'all making me do this, knowing damn well I just wrote a character letter for my friend. I wasn't saying anything about the victim. Like this is just regular fucking court proceedings, but because of their celebrity, it's getting blown and so sensationalized, and because they white people, I'm finna dig into them. But this is just a regular court proceeding. This is what happened with any case, criminal, civil. The judge will ask for character references, and the people that are closest to you are supposed to write what they know about you. They ain't really talking about the case. They don't even know about the case in most. They don't even know what this. Hey, honey, what did it got this nigga with? Rape. Oh hell no. That's how that shit going. But
That's how that shit's supposed. Right? Oh, never mind. No, hell no. Nah. I thought it was tax evasion or some shit. I'd have wrote letter for that. Yeah, he's a pillar of the community, you know. Right? Ooh.
But certain arrogant motherfuckers who have disdain for their audience and then make a fucking apology video later. Like, man, that's my bro. I don't condone rape, but they did that to me. Fuck it. Wrote them letters and didn't think they was in public record. And now doing damage control for their fucking careers. But still doing it from a pompous, arrogant seat. From a high horse. Like, I know I gotta do this, but I'm gonna do it on my terms. I'm gonna explain to you that this is regular court proceeding. From a pompously arrogant, high-horsed, high-waisted, bitch, you ain't been fucking relevant fucking 15 years, if that.
I mean, I ain't watched Punked in quite some time.
But these motherfuckers, they be so full of themselves. They can sit there and dictate to us and gerrymander to us that these are just court. Bitch, we know these regular court proceedings, and we've still finna drag you through the mud. I'm gonna double down and tell you we know.
Hey, before you play Danny Masterson's video, here's Ashton's letter. This is what he wrote. Honorable Judge Olamido, my name is Ashton Kutcher. I'm an actor, investor, philanthropist, and most importantly, a father. I met Danny Masterson when I was 20 years old in 1998. He instantly became a friend, dedicated coworker, and role model to me, and has remained as such for 25 years. As a friend, Danny has been nothing but a positive influence on me. He's an extraordinarily honest and intentional human being. Over 25-year relationship, I don't ever recall him lying to me. He's taught me about being direct and confronting issues in life and relationships head on, resolving them and moving forward. Danny is a person that is consistently there for you when you need him. Also, when you don't. I mean, he didn't write that part, my bad. When you need him. We've traveled around the world together, raised our daughters together, and shared countless family moments. Not only is he a good friend to me, I've witnessed him be a good friend to others and the kind of brother others will be lucky to have. What exactly you witnessed? Go into a little bit more detail there, Ashton.
I didn't see nothing, the rapes and shit though.
I mean, I've been to some shit, but I ain't seen nothing.
He tried as a role model. He tried to encourage me to date rape a child, but I ain't seen none of his rapes.
That part. As a role model, Danny has consistently been an excellent one. I attribute not falling into the typical Hollywood life of drugs directly to Danny. You want to be sober when you do that shit. Anytime that we we were to meet someone or interact with someone who was on drugs or did drugs, he made it clear that he wouldn't be a good person to be friends with. And for me, that was an implication that if I were to do drugs, he wouldn't want to be friends with me, which is something I never would want to risk or jeopardize.
Nah, that just means he don't want no new crackheads around. He cool with the ones that's already there.
I am grateful to him for that positive peer pressure. He also set an extraordinarily standard around how you treat other people. Extraordinary. There was an incident where we were at a pizza parlor and a belligerent man entered who was berating his girlfriend. We had never met or seen these people before, but Danny was the first person to jump to the defense of this girl. It was an incident he didn't have to get involved in, but proactively chose to because the way this man was behaving was not right. He has always treated people with decency, equality, and generosity. After 9/11, man, you gonna bring 9/11 into this shit?
Damn. This nigga raped 9/11.
Bro, 9/11. After 9/11, Danny
you
was
know,
a huge.
it's no matter what with white people, it's only a matter of time before 9/11 pops up.
Pops right the fuck up. I can use
That
them too, right?
motherfucker say, you know what 11 is? Twice 22. On the 22nd anniversary of 9/11. It's happening around the same time. It's the man. Stay woke.
Stay woke. After 9/11, Danny was a huge advocate for support of the firefighters affected by the event, rallying his friends and coworkers to pitch in however they could. Danny had his daughter a year before I had mine. He set a standard of being a hands-on dad. Pause. We have spent countless hours together with our kids, and he is among few people that I would trust to be alone with my son and daughter. He's also a dedicated and loyal husband with unwavering commitment to his wife. We have spent hundreds of hours working together. Danny takes his job seriously. He is kind, courteous, and hardworking. He treated everyone from the grips to the teamsters to the actors to the caterers as equals. He showed up on time, all the time, and always pulled his weight. We have also traveled around the world together promoting our work. I can honestly say that no matter where we were or who we were with, I never saw my friend be anything other than the guy I have described. While I'm aware that the judgment has been cast as guilty on 2 counts of rape by force and the victims have a great desire for justice, I hope that my testament to his character is taken into consideration in sentencing. I do not believe he is an ongoing harm to society, and having his daughter raised without a present father with a tertiary injustice in and of itself. I didn't leave out anything there. I read it exactly how he wrote it. Thank you for taking the time to read this. Best, and he signed it, with
Ashton P. Kutcher.
The fuck?
Yeah, he covered all the bases.
All the bases,
including the whole fact that he's a convicted rapist.
I mean, yeah, he did that shit, but he ain't gonna do that shit no more.
Wrong time to want to relive your high school debate class tactics.
Right.
Wrap up the entirety of it with, I mean, yeah, he did that shit, but he ain't an ongoing threat. So he was a threat before, but no longer a threat. He's not an ongoing threat to society. His raping days are behind him.
You might as well have put on Billie Jean.
This motherfucker said he quit cold turkey. I swear, like 08. He hasn't raped
out
since
for
then.
rape game. Like, nah, nigga, you can't. I apologize away that many details, my nigga. This ain't no form letter that you sent.
Motherfucker say, what about the children? Hit it. Britta's got a baby, but Britta's been back. What about his daughter?
What about his daughter? Not, fam, she's better off. And we should also look at you, because by your own account, for 25 years, you've been riding with this motherfuckers inside of Starbucks at random moments, dinners, parties, everything. You've been right the fuck there. So you mean to tell me you didn't know nothing?
You know, they sitting at the crib right now, like, man, remember that time?
You didn't know shit about shit.
Remember that nigga took that extra long time in that truck
20
stop driving across
25 family vacations, hands-on daddy-daughter days and shit. We already know that your first job together, he told you to do something to a little girl that you shouldn't. It should give you pause that. Hey, look, I don't know how you really be around kids though, but it doesn't because you were complicit with it. You went along with it. You did it. You too.
Danny being Danny.
You too were an adult taking bets on kissing little girls.
Is this the he? Is this the he
I was
who
19
smelled the
before.
Delta?
I was 19 before. Believe it or not, been 19. Been 19 around 14-year-olds. You know what I didn't do? Didn't kiss them. You know what else I didn't do?
Bet my friends to kiss them.
Whether or not I could kiss them.
Bet my friends to kiss them.
With the tongue. Let's be 14 is a freshman in high school. We're aware because we just saw young Jared, old ass 1980s child star. 14 is a high school freshman, fam. 19, you a sophomore in college. You're a sophomore in college. At no point should it be okay for your old ass to be sniffing around the freshman high school girls. The high school girls in general should be off limits. But there is not a time in history, I think, that it was. Oh, you might have got that shit. You might have got that shit off in the 70s or in Bayside, California, around the Max. Taking Zach's girlfriend. But typically, that shit was frowned upon. Well, if you were a drug dealer in shit, pretty much any era.
Yeah.
But still frowned upon. But a 14-year-old? I don't even think that was ever even like in the question or even on the borderlines like, ooh, maybe, maybe not. No, I don't ever. Ever. So it lets me know the path that this motherfucker set you on.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, and you seem like, from your letter, a willing participant in the journey with this psychopath that raped however many women he raped.
That you think is a swell guy.
Because when we were 19, he told me to go kiss a 14-year-old with my tongue. I got a 10 spot for you. But okay, guy. Hey, but in 2004, Danny Masterson was on Conan O'Brien. And hey, look, shout out to Conan. I don't know much about the man other than he's red-headed and tall. And you know, my hypocrisy only goes so far for their kind. But go ahead and play this. Go ahead and hit that play button on this video right quick.
Like my friend Bodie Elfman, he always teases me and he says, "Hi, my name is Danny Masterson. Would you like to touch my balls?" You know, doing an imitation of me because certain words.
Why are you asking people to do that? That's the more important question.
I mean, you got them.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Accent aside,
Everybody should grab.
That's the more important thing.
Exactly.
I've heard about you, and you'll be caught soon. I know you will.
I will.
Hey.
I don't think Conan gets any credit for that. I think he was just extending the joke.
Hey, look. You know me and my credit to them. I think I prefaced this whole video by saying my hypocrisy only goes so far. Accidental, on purpose.
Broke crop right twice a day.
What do they call it? Fortuitous?
He ain't no Miss Cleo.
But they call it fortuitous or whatever they call it, serendipitous. I don't know.
Yeah, probably more serendipitous than anything.
Hey, all I know is, motherfucker was right, and they did catch him. Also, hey, look, I don't know if you heard about him or not. I think that I heard about you was a little real. Whether or not he cared about that guy getting caught or anything like that, I just think that he heard that that guy was a real uh asshole.
You think
Probably.
it's a Hannibal Buress situation?
Nah, I can't even give him Hannibal Buress. I think it was just part of the joke that was happening at that moment.
Mhm.
And he just wanted to get a little extra high on the end,
I
trying to
mean,
piggyback off that joke.
that's what y'all
Well,
saying. Some
well,
crimes are crimes of opportunity.
well,
That's what he's
ha,
saying.
ha.
Some crimes may be crimes of opportunity. He wasn't finna call him out, but because it seemed innocuous, he doubled down on a rather what would be deemed. I mean that's what makes a great. The fact that there is room for debate. Did he do it? Did he not? What the fuck ever? That nigga's a goddamn rapist, and Ashton Kutcher is a motherfucking you knocked out owl to be fucking writing letters for rapists, nigga. Where's his from the
Mhm.
streets at?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Mila Kunis wrote a letter too. I'm not gonna read hers because she was groomed. So I mean, do you
She don't
read the
get
letter from
no
the hosses that you know got Stockholm syndrome?
no.
Does it
She don't get
matter?
no more. She don't get no motherfucking
Yeah,
love.
she ain't gonna
She a fuck.
pass.
Yeah, she gonna pass. She a weird ass too.
Oh,
She's the
y'all
weird
want her?
ass.
I got her letter. I mean, it's right here. Y'all want her letter
Hell
too?
yeah, read her fucking weird ass
I
letter
mean,
to this motherfucker.
she just really made a video saying, my heart goes out to all the victims, free the rapists.
Hey,
Man,
look,
she
she did say free the rapist, but her letter to the Honorable Judge Olamido. I am writing this character letter on behalf of my dear friend Danny Masterson, with whom I have had the privilege of sharing a significant part of my life. My name is Mila Kunis, and I am an actress. And I believe it is essential to share the remarkable influence Danny has had on my life and the lives of others. I first met Danny during our time working on that '70s show, and from the beginning, I could sense his innate goodness and genuine nature.
And
Throughout our
eight.
time together, Danny has proven to be an amazing friend, confidant, and above all, an outstanding older brother figure to me. His caring nature and ability to offer guidance have been instrumental in my growth, both personally and professionally. One of the most remarkable aspects of Danny's character is his unwavering commitment to discouraging the use of drugs. It's a theme with this. He don't let drugs down.
He like his victim sober.
His influence on me in this regard has been invaluable. In an industry where the pressures and temptations of substance abuse can be overwhelming, Danny played a pivotal role in guiding me away from such destructive paths. His dedication to avoiding all substances has inspired not only me, but also countless others in our circle.
Hold on,
Hey,
hold on, hold
look,
on, hold
look,
on, hold 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 on. I just want to point out that on the '70s show, they literally got high every episode.
every fucking ep. But that shit he was saying behind the scenes to nobody but them.
Man, it's cool to pretend you're
I was
doing it, but to actually
that's
doing
exactly
that
what the fuck
shit.
I was gonna say. Uh his dedication to avoiding all substances has inspired not only me, but also countless others in our circle. Danny's steadfastness in promoting a drug free lifestyle has been a guiding light in my journey through the entertainment world and has helped me prioritize my well being and focus on making reasonable choices, like writing this letter. She didn't
Mm-hmm.
write that, my bad. His genuine concern for those around him and his commitment to leading by example make him an outstanding role model and friend. Danny's role as a husband and father to his daughter has been nothing short of extraordinary. Witnessing his interactions with his daughter has been heartwarming and enlightening. He prioritizes his family, education, and happiness above all else, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to being a loving and responsible parent. As a father, he leads by example, instilling in her values that reflect integrity, compassion, and respect for others. I mean, you always respect them.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, Danny has consistently displayed a profound sense of responsibility and care for those around him. He demonstrates grace and empathy in every situation, be it with the entertainment industry or in our personal lives. His steady support and understanding presence make him a reliable source of guidance and comfort for all of us. Danny Masterson's warmth, humor, and positive outlook on life have been a driving force in shaping my career and the way I approach life's changes. His unwavering commitment to being an exceptional older brother figure to me has been a transformative impact on my life, instilling in me a sense of self-belief and encouraging me to aim for greatness. But all while maintaining a sense of humility. I mean, it's that Danny. In conclusion, I wholeheartedly vouch for Danny Masterson's exceptional character and and the tremendous positive influence he has had on me and the people around him. His dedication to leading a drug-free life and the genuine care he extends to others make him an outstanding role model and friend. Please feel free to reach out if you require any further information or clarification. She said, "Ask me questions if you want me to say it better."
Right.
Yeah, it sounds like a motherfucker who got groomed her whole life to cater to motherfuckers like them.
Say
They
what
do,
you said, bitch.
they'll do no wrong in her eyes. She's a victim. She has Stockholm syndrome. And you the comment by our illustrious producer said you would think he was on trial for drug use.
Yeah.
No. But in the trial they said that he was also drugging bitches. My bad.
Mm.
He was drugging victims in the act of raping them. So that's why they were so very, very adamant about his stance on drugs and just say no.
He couldn't have been drugging bitches. He don't be motherfucking doing drugs.
He don't do drugs. He would never.
Of
Now,
course, he don't do them. He give them to the bitches.
Now, if he'd have said that he was just raping flat out, well, yeah, I mean, we all know that. But drugging him too?
Hey, look.
Nah.
Hey, look. Hey, look.
Hey,
I'm not gonna give him
funny.
points. I'm not gonna give him kudos for him not wanting to have whiskey dick and shit
The funniest shit
while you
is
raping bitches. Like, no, fam.
they sitting at the crib piecing this shit together piece by piece, sitting here after completely in the fucking dark to the public. And the more shit come out in his case, the more 2 plus their 2 equal 4 to them. They be like, oh, that's why the fuck he don't do drugs. He be giving them to the bitches. He need to stay sharp for the rape. I was wondering why this. Well, we in here doing all this cocaine and this square ass nigga steady passing up on the best on the Columbia YOLO since the motherfucking 1920s. This nigga know where he getting this shit from. He gonna take a couple and just say, no, I'm gonna take some for later. And they don't never do none. Now we see why. He mixing that shit with ketamine. He raping it. That time we drove cross country and he took extra long in the goddamn Porta John. He was in there raping a bitch. Raping a bitch. That's what this motherfucker been doing this whole time. The whole thing starting to equal 2 plus 2 to their ass.
That's why Teresa never showed back around.
She said that nigga was funny. She said she was giving him the stink eye, but I didn't. That bitch be tripping and shit. So yeah, whatever. But yeah, this nigga, hey, I knew this nigga. Bitch, you didn't know shit. So now you do. Now you knew he was raping bitches. I said it. I said he was acting, but you ain't saying shit, bitch. You been here the same 20 years.
Hey, this whole shit it's wild. The motherfuckers that like be complicit with the shit. They said well, not they. I'm gonna say her name because she say her name a lot. Leah Remini, Stacey Carosi, aka Stacey Carosi. She was talking about how the church of Scientology was intricate in like trying to shield him from the accusations, pressure the witnesses to recant their stories and shit. Some of the witnesses said that shit too. Like a motherfucker said they killed one of their dogs.
Well, damn.
killed one of their dogs. I think they broke the dog neck or some shit. And then another one of their dogs died from rat poisoning.
Them Ron Hubbard niggas don't be playing.
Don't be playing at all. At fucking all. But yeah, she was like, the church be silencing motherfuckers, and the people was like, yeah, well, my dog died, and you know, that my window got broke out of my house right after I said that the motherfucker did that shit. And I don't think it's a fan because Danny Masterson doesn't have a legion of, let's be real,
die-hard fans.
Besides Ashton and Mila and the 77 other motherfuckers, a lot of them was his grandma and aunties and his mom and aunts and cousins and shit. Couple was from other motherfuckers, neighbors and whatnot. And that's just because, you know, motherfucker dig trenches. But the church on this side, rocking with them, telling bitches you ain't see what you saw, you ain't feel what you felt.
Hey, what Danny you think happened didn't happen.
Danny would never. He doesn't even do drugs. It was like, no, he did that shit, but I'm gonna tell the police that you creepy motherfuckers with these ties, it's coming over here fucking with people and shit. I don't trust a motherfucker with pencil ties and white shirts. I don't even know if that's a Scientology uniform, by the way. I really don't know what they look like.
That sound like the Mormons.
Nigga, that sound like fucking IRS from fucking 1990s wrestling.
You know how many like weird religions wear the white shirt, black tie combination?
With the gray pants, nigga knocking on doors, handing out Bibles. That sounds like the Mormons.
Nah, if you wearing gray pants, I'm thinking you got the pen, fam.
No, they got them gray wool ass shorts on. I saw them motherfuckers in the hood riding bikes, and to this day, I'm like, boy, you really believe in Jesus? You got to really believe in Jesus to be a fucking 24-year-old white boy riding down 63rd Street on the hottest of summer days with a pencil tie on, a button-up short sleeve white shirt, and fucking male pants, nigga.
Hey, look. Don't forget the backpack.
And I'm talking about riding a bike before the divvy existed. This his bike, nigga. From
his bike pedal with a backpack full of shit, so it's weighty.
Man, from the crib. That's his bike. Scoutmaster, whatever they call it, motherfuckers, a den leader, his fucking Agent Orange troop master of Jesus dropped him off there with that bike and his other partner, and they've been riding up and down 63rd Street, 64th and Woods. Nigga, what? It's 6:30, nigga. I started talking to them niggas like we had werewolves in the hood. Motherfucker, the sun going down. Would you please get to some safety? Do you got a silver bullet? Get the fuck away from here. And they was
you act like niggas is werewolves or some shit. A silver bullet. Do you got that? That'd be all right. It'll be all right. White people don't get hurt in black neighborhoods.
Man, motherfuckers kidnapped them niggas that night.